Now, this is something you might not have thought about, this question, which is from Callum in Leslie Primary School. Do you think your books inspire others?
Yes.
To do what?
To do what exactly? Yeah. No, I think there are. I have had letters from kids, and they've been inspired to write very silly stories.
Yeah.
Really dumb stories, or well, not dumb, funny stories like mine, nonsense stories. Or they've been inspired to draw things or make little character models of the characters. So yeah, I think so. But I would have one tip for anybody who likes to make stuff. Who likes to write stories here? Hands up. There we go. And who likes to do drawings and stuff? If you're making stuff, or you've got ideas, hands down, thank you. If you've got ideas for stuff, you have to write down your ideas as soon as they pop into your brain. If you don't write down your ideas, you will forget those ideas. I always used to forget ideas, and now I've started always carrying a notebook. Carry a notebook at all times. If an idea pops into your head, write it down. You can use it for later. If you haven't got a notebook, just write it on your friend's forehead. If it's not a very good idea, write on your enemy's forehead so they look stupid. If it's an absolutely pathetic idea, write it on your teacher's forehead. But you've got to write down your ideas or you'll forget them for later. That's my tip.
And we should say there are teachers here from this school and they're looking increasingly grim-faced. No, they're not really. Jodie in Kinnaird Primary School. Andy, what is your favourite cartoon?
Oh, such an easy answer. The Simpsons, hands down.
Yeah?
The Simpsons is my favourite TV show of all time with cartoons or real people in.
Do you have a particular favourite character?
Yes, I do. Yes, Bart Simpson. No, I like Mr. Burns. Excellent question.
Do you like The Simpsons, boys and girls? Yeah.
Very good.
Fantastic. Okay, this is from Athol and Ryan at Meagle Primary School, I think. Why is there no Chapter 7 in Mr. Gum and the Cherry Tree?
There's no Chapter 7 in Mr. Gum and the Cherry Tree because I just like to confuse people. So it goes, I think at the end of Chapter 6, Alan Taylor, the little gingerbread man, goes, onwards to Chapter 7! And then it goes, Chapter 7. There is no Chapter 7. And then you go over the page. I just thought, I don't really understand that either, but I just thought it might confuse people and sort of melt kids' brains.
Okay.
So I put it in.
And presumably it's good fun for you too when you're writing.
It's good fun for me. It's much easier to write a chapter when you just say there is no chapter. You can't do it all the time, because then you can't really have a book that just said, no, there's no Chapter 1, there is no Chapter 2, there is no Chapter 3. That's not a good book.
No.
You can do it every now and again.
Maisie Logan, great name. Hi, Maisie.
Maisie Logan.
Port Ellen, Isle of Isla, says, why do you write comedy books?
Why do I write... Oh, sorry.
And she's got an extra question, 2 for the price of 1. Why not horror?
Why not horror? Well, I don't know. Why does anyone do anything? You know, it's a very philosophical question. I write comedy books because I have that sort of brain. I would like to write serious books sometimes. Yeah. I would like to write books. I could start off and I would go, the city was ancient and venerable. It had stood since the time of the ancient Greeks. For thousands and thousands of years, it has endured wars, hardships, famines, plagues, good times as well as bad, but often the streets had run red with blood. Then a little cat walked along with a hat on, singing a tune. My mind always goes like that, you see. I start off serious, and then a little cat in a hat singing a song comes along. And so I kind of write funny books because that's what my mind is like.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Maybe you could write that one.
What, the one about the city?
The Venerable City and the Cat.
The City and the Cat.
Yeah, I like that one. Okay. This from Alexander Anderson, Primary 6, Tobermory Primary. Have you been to Mull?
I have been to Mull.
Yeah. Tobermory, fine place. Hi, Alexander, and everyone watching in Tobermory Primary. How old were you when you wrote your first book? And did you think it was funny?
Well, I'm 37 now. I wrote it when I was 46. How does that work? I wrote it when... originally wrote that book when I was about 28, 9 years ago. And then, like I was saying in the talk earlier, I read it out to my little cousins on Christmas Day. Because they didn't pay too much attention, I forgot all about it. So I did think it was funny, but then I forgot about it. And then I found it 2 years later and I thought it was really funny.
Right, okay. You were talking about sticks earlier. Conan in Kames School said, is there going to be a sequel to Bag of Sticks?
Well, Bag of Sticks is Mr. Gum's favourite TV programme. If anyone doesn't know, Bag of Sticks is just a bag of sticks for half an hour. It's really rubbish. There is a Bag of Sticks Christmas special, which is a dead robin sitting on the bag of sticks. I think there might be a big Hollywood movie called Bag of Sticks in 3D.
Oh, yeah.
Which cost over $300 million to make. And that might be coming out next year. It's a bag of sticks for 2 hours in 3D.
You fancy that? No, they don't.
No, it's not a very good program. Mr. Gum is the only person in the country who watches Bag of Sticks.
Conan asks an additional question. On a scale of 1 to blue, how mad are you?
Radiator.
David in Cambs School, what is your least favourite breakfast cereal? Which is a difficult one to answer since we're on the BBC and we don't want to say bad things about a particular product.
Oh, right, I see. So we're talking more generic than Crispy Crunch Fun Flakes. I don't like, I know I'm in the wrong country to be saying this, but I can't stand oats and porridge.
OK, you are in the wrong country.
I know.
We might have to bring this to a swift end, but maybe one more quick question. From Jessica, Leslie Primary School. Who is your best friend?
My best friend is an invisible rabbit who lives in my... who's my best friend? Probably my friend Sandy, who lives in Oxford, and she's an acupuncturist. And if you're watching this now, Sandy, you left a needle in my leg! It's been killing me!
He's joking. Children, of course.
I am joking.
I like the idea of your best friend being the rabbit, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, good for you.
Could make that happen.
I'm
I know.
sorry, but that's... no, I can't, no. The rabbit's my second best friend. I wouldn't put him ahead of Sandy.
Well, I think after that extremely lively session, you need to have a little break, sir. It's been absolutely wonderful. And sorry, I know we had so many questions from across the country, but that's all that we have time for. If, though, you still have a burning question you'd like to ask Andy, you can do that in a live Glow chat taking place today. I said you'd have a rest, but clearly you're not going to.
Not at all.
From 12:45 to 1:15, that's on Glow. You need a passport. Not passport, that'd be odd. A password for that. But you can find more information about that from the Scottish Book Trust website. And while you're there, just also you can have a look at the learning resources for Andy's event on the Scottish Book Trust website. Oh gosh, something else to tell you, this just in. Because of the great success of Authors Live, BBC Scotland is trying out a fun idea for all you scientists out there. It's called Experiments Live. So next Thursday at 11 o'clock, Dr. Jan from the hugely successful TV show Bang Goes the Theory will be here with me to answer your science questions and get us all involved in some amazing experiments. Fancy that? All the details can be found at bbc.co.uk/Scotland. Don't miss it. Tell all your friends. Meanwhile, our next author here will be on the 29th of September. He is David Almond. He's written tons of best-selling books for children and young people. Thursday the 29th of September. That's for PS to S4 pupils. Check out the website for all the updates. Loads going on at the BBC website and Scottish Book Trust. But in the meantime, out there and here, a huge, massive thank you and applause and cheering for Andy Stanton.